I've moved on to page 2 of this document, and we have a similar scenario. If I jump back to the color theme tool, and as we now know, if I hover over the photograph and left click, it will give me a sample of colors found in that image, and I'll add that theme to the swatches panel. Now, if you look at the set of 5 themes that it's added to the bottom of the swatches panel, they're all great and they do specifically relate to that photograph. However, what it doesn't provide is contrast, because the title fashion forecast is of course at the moment white. I could try that in black, but what if I wanted to try something that does stand out more from that red background of the photograph? Well, there is an alternative. I've headed to the Adobe Color website, which you can find on color.adobe.com. I've also signed in to my Creative Cloud account as well. And that will by default take you to the Create section of the website, and you have a color wheel. I'll make sure that the color mode is set to CMYK. And then in the middle here, where we have the white triangle, this is the base color for the theme that the other 4 will synchronize to. And from here, I'll input the color of the dress that we've got in our L cover to use that as the base for the theme. Having added that color, it will make the other 4 analogous, meaning that they'll be picked from a similar area of the color wheel. Now, rather than doing that, what I can instead do is change the color theme rule to triad and pick colors from 3 different areas of the color wheel. This will then allow me to have the contrast that I need between the red of the dress and some of the copy and the masthead. And then if I wish to use this in InDesign, then I'll head up to the top right hand side. I'm going to create a new library for this color theme. I'll call it L, and then I'll give it a name. I'm going to use the edition of the magazine for the August issue, and then click on Save. It'll then tell me that that's been successfully saved to my library, which I can then access inside of InDesign. Back in InDesign, I'll go to Window and open up the CC Libraries panel. Here you'll notice that I have a new library called L. If I left click on that, the one and only item that I've added in there was my August theme. And I can right click on that and choose Add Theme to Swatches. If I then select the text frames containing the headline, make sure I'm formatting for text and apply that light blue to get the contrast that I need. I can then select the masthead and pick from that same theme one of the lighter reds and work through the rest of the copy and just infuse those touches of red throughout, but knowing that I've got the confidence that that blue is harmonious to the red in the dress, but it contrasts enough for it to be legible.